Hey YouTube, it's Alicia here, and I am here getting ready to go to bed, but I wanted to come and talk about, oh my god, one of my favorite movies. I have watched this since for the last year. I started watching it last year, and it was always my favorite movie. So the name of the movie is on Netflix, and it's a Nigerian movie. I want to tell y'all, I'm into all of the Nigerian movies on Netflix. So if you ever get a chance to, go and check them out. Some of them are pretty good Netflix movies. So let's just get started. So, the name of the movie is called All About Love, and it's about a couple of characters. It's about Ryan, George, Sarah, Sarah's best friend, Jennifer, who they call Jenny, and Ryan's ex named Mabel. So let me get started and tell this movie, because I have one whole front and back page of I'm going by. So Ryan is laid off from work. He was a banker, and they fired him and gave him no he didn't receive benefits from it. So I'm going, okay. So, Ryan and everything. So Ryan is dating this woman by the name of Mabel. Now I want y'all to remember Mabel because I'm going to come back to her. And you have Sarah, and she's like been a childhood friend of Ryan since he was a kid, and since they was kids. And then Ryan is friends with George, who they call Georgie, and like George is well endowed. He has money. He has money, he has millions, but he wouldn't have no millions if Ryan didn't give him like I think it's $2 million for a loan he gave him to where he is today. All right. So Ryan, doing this process in the beginning, he's like looking for a job in the beginning of the film and everything, and he gets ran over by a woman, and she goes, "You okay? Do I need to take you to the doctor?" And thing, and he goes, "No, I'm fine, I'm fine." The next thing you see is Sarah taking care of Ryan because his foot messed up his foot. Here comes Mabel. And Sarah's putting, she takes the foot from Sarah and put it in her lap. She go, "I'm able to take care of my man." And like, to me, Sarah is like a genuine, like if you have a male who has a female friend, she's like a genuine person. She wants to make sure, oh, you're gonna take care of him. Are you gonna be able to take care of him? That type like person who's a good friend to a male person. I'm going, okay. And it sounds like Mabel is sort of like feels threatened. I think she feels threatened by Sarah and being so Mabel and George comes out, and and he always said, oh, they always have been friends. And like Ryan tried to let her know, hey, nothing's going on between me and Sarah. Me and Sarah's like a little sister to me and stuff. So I got a lot to say about that part. And then Mabel, his ex, kick him to the curb. I mean, he wanted to commit. Let me just say, he wanted to kill himself. That's not, and like, so when Sarah let it be known, oh, you don't forget, and like she could let him know, don't forget, he loaned you 2,000 grand for you to start your business. You owe him that. You owe him that. At least give him that before he can get back on his feet or start his own business. Well, George is sort of like a playboy, and he and Sarah used to date him, but Sarah just don't want to give him the time of day no more. He said, "I'll give him that 2 grand. Oh, if I could sleep with you one last time." I'm going, hold up. So she gives into it, and she finds out he only gives him $2,000, and he goes, oh, then he goes to Sarah that the wasn't up to par. So that, and like, it was like, she was like kind of pissed, and like, he kind of played her to sleep with her, with him. I went and did that. So then Sarah just started doing a good deed, thinking, oh, let me set Sarah, set Ryan up with my good friend Jennifer, who they call Jenny and stuff. Now, I want you to remember Jenny, because Jenny does a lot of, Jennifer does a lot of shady crap during the movie and stuff when I get to it. So, and then George sees Jennifer, and he wants her. He wants Jennifer. He started after they kind of messed around with each other a little bit and stuff, and at the house, at Sarah's house, and then like Sarah's like, what, like going, and she goes into the bathroom. She goes, oh, I was looking for Jennifer. He said, oh, I think she's out back somewhere. So to commit aversion and stuff like that, y'all, and I'm telling y'all, this is a pretty good movie. And so Ryan goes to this company, and he goes for an interview, and it's the woman who ran him over. And she goes, oh my God, I was worried about you, so and so and so and so. She said, I looked through your resume, and she goes, you're hired. The woman who kind of ran him over was like, I already went through your stuff. And like, he goes, I'm doing fine, blah, blah, blah. And she goes, looked at his resume, see what he was knowing. She goes, I need a manager anyway. And thing, you hired. She just gave him a job. He got a job. So as he got a job, you know that by this time, Mabel is not part of his life no more. She's not his girlfriend. Anything. He walked in on him, Gregory, and Jennifer and stuff, and I'm like, uh-oh, you got caught red-handed. And the reason I wanted y'all to remember that is because Gregory was like buying Jennifer stuff that that Ron couldn't buy her and stuff, taking her on shopping sprees and stuff like that. And stuff, and like I put on beside Jennifer saying she was a gold digger. So then once Ryan started making a lot of money, making his money back and everything, he was spoiling Sarah like crazy. Like, he bought her a red Mercedes, and then taking her on shopping sprees. Not big shopping sprees, but spending fluently and stuff. And so Ryan's ex-girlfriend comes in for an interview at the same job. She goes, how is you and Sarah? Are y'all dating? He goes, I don't want to talk about, he said, I don't want to talk about me and you and things. He have her sign. So she just thinking, okay, if I want to get back in his life, let me get rid of this woman that's in my way. And y'all, this girl, so I want y'all to go remember Mabel, so I'm going to come back to her. So then Mabel, then Jennifer kind of drugged Gregory, and Gregory has money around the house, and she knows where it's at. After she drugged him and everything, she took his money and stuff, and she was Gregory went to the police and everything. And the police officer said, "Is this how you want? You're a pretty girl. Is this how you get do men da 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 da?" And she's like, "Do men?" She said, "I've been on." She's like told her life story, saying, Me and my mom been on my own since then. My dad went left out on us when I was a kid." So the police officer, Mr. Alex, I mean, he was like felt bad for her. He kind of pulled some strings for people who owed him, and he goes, "I don't want to see you back here." So then, when Ryan wasn't giving Mabel no attention, she tried to harass him at work. And she was like praying. She goes, put this little put this plan into action. What it was a hit on Sarah. And she hired these men to go after her and shoot her. Well, it backfired. And so Ryan, the doctor wouldn't tell Ryan. Then Ryan told her, "Look, she's like a sister to me, so-and-so, so-and-so." Oh, that's going to change at the end. And so, like I said, Mabel put a hit out on Sarah. So you can kind of say attempted murder. And so they all thought, oh, it was Jennifer thought Jennifer had did it, and Jennifer, I didn't do it. So that she went back to jail. And so then with this movie, it's a pretty good movie. Let me just say, it's a pretty good movie. But the police actually did find the people who actually shot Sarah, and they was arrested. And then alongside Mabel being caught trying to leave the country, and she was also arrested, and they was the attempted murder of Sarah. I mean, it was crazy and stuff. And before Sarah got shot, Gregory came and asked Sarah would she talk to Ryan for him for some money and stuff. Here it is. It's like back turning around again. So I'm going, okay. So Sarah wakes up in the hospital and the detective, oh my God, this is a real good part. So the detective, Alex, asked Jennifer out to dinner. And I'm going, oh, look at this guy, picking up on, Jennifer. Jennifer kind of smiled and everything. I thought it was real cute. And then Ryan asked Sarah to marry him, and she said yes. And so that's the end of the story of the movie. But like I'm saying, this Netflix movie is one of my favorite movies. So let me just come back and talk about Mabel for a minute. So Mabel, to me, in the movie, when you see Mabel having issues with Sarah, Sarah is nothing but, like, in the beginning, it's almost like a little sister to him. But then he started buying her things and stuff like that. You know, you do things for your little sister that, oh, let me get her some, buy her some new clothes, new shoes. Let me get her a new car. I mean, any big brother would do that. So thumbs up if that's what you consider a big brother. Then, in the beginning, Mabel just I feel like Mabel felt threatened by Sarah. If they are just friends, they just friends. So I actually give this movie, oh my God, 10 stars. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So y'all, if y'all like movies like this with suspense and stuff in it, please thumbs up this video, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.